All right, here we go. Um, this is one that I would never want to do. This girl is like younger than my daughter. She's like 25. My daughter's like 30. You understand what I'm saying? But I have to address the elephant in the room. The elephant on the internet is this beautiful girl. I mean, she is gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? And I'm too old for her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm too fat and I'm too ugly now for her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a sucker for pretty faces. That's how I've been all my life. If you don't know, I am gay. I like, girls, pretty girls. You know what I'm saying? I done fell so many times for the pretty face. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this one is hard to do. So this one is hard to do for me because I don't want to see her locked up. But before I continue and get deep into this here video, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure, even if you don't hit the notification, because I don't like to hit people's notifications. I don't like to be notified because when a notification come in, it might make a noise or it might interrupt me. So I could understand if you're not hitting the notifications, or what have you. But if you watch certain videos, you know that those videos pop up on your YouTube, on your YouTube line stream. The people that you watch. So even if you don't hit the notification button, just make sure you hit the like button so that it could get in the algorithm or whatever they say, whereas you're getting so many likes or whatever the situation is, they putting it in with everybody else's. So I just wanted to say that before I continue, that like my video, you know what I'm saying, even if you don't watch all the way through, like the video and subscribe, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, let's see what the story is. I have a daughter that's older than her, and they saying that why isn't she getting as much criticism as Tory Lanez, that they said that he shot Meg Thee Stallion in the foot. Why isn't she getting as much criticism? People are coming to, Anne Marie is her name, they are coming to her defense, So they saying, I don't know what happened. I'm not sure. Some people are saying this is her boyfriend, and some people are saying this is her best friend, that came from Chicago and came over to out to Atlanta to see her. She's originally from Chicago, and she's a singer and a writer. I may have seen her before on, she put some music up on World Star or something like that. I know she did a lot of collaborations with a lot of the gentlemen, G Herbo and YK Osiris, several people, and what's his name? 147 Cowboy, whatever the other guy she used to mess with. But I don't think he's the guy that this shooting happened to, that she shot. She shot somebody else, and she's saying that she's not saying that she shot the person. She's saying that the gun fell off the table or something like that, and it went off. One thing I can say about guns, some of them is like easy pull triggers. It's not hard like the old revolvers where you have to like put a whole lot of pressure to pop it. You know what I'm saying? These automatic guns, you just tap the trigger and it go off. You know what I'm saying? You tap the trigger and it go off. So I'm not really sure what happened. I was, trying to wait to see for more information to come out before, I do any kind of story or video or anything like that on it. Me, really, I should be working on my own music, but since this story had came out about her, I said, let me go Google her, let me YouTube her and see, she got a whole bunch of music out there, she getting a whole bunch of views, so it's just like making me feel like old, you know what I'm saying? I am, but anyway, that's besides the point. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she got a beautiful voice. She's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And she write her own songs and stuff like that. And her storyline be about relationships and I guess guys doing girls wrong and stuff in relationships and leaving a lot of women hurt because they out there cheating and stuff like that, and you home like waiting for them, and you know what I'm saying, and they out with other girls and stuff like that, and they thinking they slick and they texting and doing all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? One of the videos, the songs that she did that I would tell you if you're not familiar with her is Karma. And she got a little surprise at the end of the video, you know what I'm saying? And I said, wow. Wow, yeah. And then she got, she doing like R&B singing, right? But she did do like a remake, I think, of like one of Little Kim's songs. And I think it was called War. But check her out. And the one she did, Stress Relief, with G Herbo. I think she did one or two songs with G Herbos and videos with G Herbos. But like all of her shit is fire. Like I'm surprised I didn't like hear about her because a lot of this rap has been garbage. So I've been looking for R&B person to come up and hold my interest, and like since I'm on to her now, you know what I'm saying, I'm just listening to all of this music and all of these videos, and her YouTube channel is just like nothing but work. This girl been working, so I'm like, it's 2020. You know how they say Jesus is going to come back and return and stuff like that? Well, to me, for 2020, it's like the devil has come back to return. The devil has come this year. You know what I'm saying? And you have to stand clear and you have to be careful. Mainly if you are artists and stuff like that. And, not being able to travel like you normally do and do shows and get out and get going and stuff like that. A lot of people is in the house bottled up and stressed out and stuff like that. So y'all be careful with, we almost out of this year, but who knows what 2021 is going to be, because when 2020 came in, we were so happy to get out of 2019, and then when 2020 came in, the coronavirus came in on us, and people just started dying, and all the rappers is going crazy. They killing each other. Chicago, Atlanta, or whatchamacallit, all of these rappers in California and everything, in Texas, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody seem like they want to represent their state as far as gangsters concerned, but, you got to leave that alone, because the feds is just going to lock everybody up, so everybody going to be in jail like they slaves, like the jailhouse, like prisoners, the plantation. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all looking for and finding slavery again. Because how much you going to get paid in jail? $1 a day, or if that? You know what I'm saying? So y'all be careful, I want to say, for this year. I went off a topic, kind of. Okay, so what happened with Anne Marie was that, like I said, she making good R&B music. I did catch a remake of one of Little Kim's songs that she did, and that shit was fire too. So she's nice with that. She's nice all around. You know what I'm saying? She got a nice slender body and pretty face, and you know what I'm saying. And when she hook up, she really really looks good. You know what I'm saying? So. She's been arrested for aggravated assaults with a deadly weapon. So um, I'm thinking, I'm waiting for more information, but I'm thinking, well, the guy didn't die. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing that the bullet hit him somewhere in the forehead and came out of the left temple. You know, the left side like went in and came over here. So hopefully it missed like his brain and just, like hit the hard crust of his skull or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's still bad. Anywhere a bullet hits you, anywhere in your head. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't good. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what happened. She gave the story that the gun fell off the table and hit him, but then they saying that they found I guess the shell casings or whatever the situation is, one in a door frame and another one in the bathroom or in a cabinet or somewhere or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it sounded like something been ricocheting off. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where he got shot. If he got shot in the bathroom. And it's not even many pictures up of the guy. You know what I'm saying? I was looking for a picture to see, who the guy is. And they saying his name is Sandillo Wright. Sandillo Wright. That two shell casings at the scene. The Chicago native says the gun fell off a table while she was grabbing a towel and discharged a bullet, which then struck Sandillo Wright in the forehead. And I'm hearing that bullet exited on his left temple. Some people think that she didn't do anything wrong. She's been arrested, that this is an accident. And other people don't believe that it was an accident. You know what I'm saying? So they saying like it's double standards compared to how we treating her compared to how we was trying to, automatically end Tory Lanez's career, you know what I'm saying? But like he should just like bounce and go to Canada and leave us alone, you know what I'm saying, if he gonna be like shooting women. But when the woman shoot the man, they saying, nobody's really saying nothing about that, you know what I'm saying? But it's a sad thing, boy, because if she said the gun fell off the table, they could have experts come in there and determine which way, where he was hit, which way he fell, or what. And not only that, but he's still alive, you know what I'm saying? So he was talking, you know what I'm saying? So I guess from whatever he said, so we're waiting for more information to come out. From whatever he said, they came back and arrested her because she said it was an accident. They asked him some questions, I guess, before they went operating on him, and he was coherent enough to make a statement, and then they turned around and came back and arrested her. You know what I'm saying? So I guess nobody else was in that house but them two. She was supposed to be like naked or under a robe or something like that, naked or whatever the situation is, and I don't know. Some people are saying she went in the bathroom. He went in the bathroom and he was texting other women or whatever the situation is, and she got jealous of that, and and she shot him, and that's the reason why she shot him or whatever the situation is. But so we just trying to figure out, because if it comes out that he shot her, if she shot him purposely, she could just hang everything up. You know what I'm saying? Like, her career is over. Like, if it was a situation of jealousy, like, you know, you a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? You a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman. And she could get any man she want, probably. She's like a 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I don't know how tall she is, but, she's a very pretty female. She might be a little on the short side or whatever the situation. That's probably the only thing, that might be going against, her, maybe height wise or whatever, but that doesn't really matter to many people, for a woman to be like short or whatever the situation is. But everything else, she got a beautiful, sweet, soft voice. She got a pretty face, you know what I'm saying? I guess she wear her weaves or whatever the situation is, so when she got arrested, she's looking a little, wild or whatever the situation, because the situation went down. So, everybody mugshots be looking, a little crazy or whatever the situation is. So people trying to, like, make fun of that. I don't know what her hair is like underneath her wig or whatever the situation is, but, like, for me, what you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all natural, I'm an old lady now. I got my grandbaby behind me in the bed. I'm in my room, you know what I'm saying? I stay in the house. I stay out of trouble and stuff like that. There's a lot of shit going on. I'm scared. I stay in the house. A lot of people, this one killing that one rapper. Feds is taking people down for cheating and frauding or unemployment and all kind of stuff like that. I'm just like trying to be careful and make it out of this year. You know what I'm saying? I got my t-shirts going. I got my little Duchess chain going. You probably can't see it on the white. You know what I'm saying? And this is the t-shirts. I'm going to put a link to my t-shirts if you want to support me. Because I know I'll put my Cash app up there too if you want to make a donation. But if you want to get something for your dollar, just buy a T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? And this way you have something, for my from my channel. You know what I'm saying? And but if you want to make a donation, I'll put the Cash app up there too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking, like, since everybody else is going to jail, Casanova just turned himself in. He was on the run and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's happening in the music industry? You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought they was getting their monies. Why is niggas still, running around in the street, hustling drugs and doing all kind of stuff like that? I'm not saying that he's guilty of that or whatever the situation is, but for some reason, you're getting caught up that way. And, a lot of our artists is in jail. And rest in peace to all from the Nipsey Hustles all the way down to the King Von. So you know what I'm saying? Like, Mo3, there's some of them that I'm not really familiar with, that I seen them and stuff with Lil Bootsy, and they went over the Mike Tyson show and stuff. Some of them, but I'm not really that familiar, into their music or whatever the situation is. But, and to all the Chicago mothers. All of the Chicago mothers, I seen y'all out there in that meeting. I think I had a meeting at Vlad TV or whatever the situation is, and I was listening to like all the stories, and they talking about the smoking Tuka, and Tuka mother's there. You know what I'm saying? And she's saying, like, my son is not no goddamn weed plant smoke, joint smoke. You know what I'm saying? He's a real person. He was a real kid. You know what I'm saying? And so she don't really appreciate that. But I talk about Chicago with this situation is because Anne Marie is from Chicago. So to me, it's kind of like they're a little trigger. They might be a little trigger happy out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you get into a relationship with somebody from Chicago, and guns is in the house, you know what I'm saying? Don't play around with them, you know what I'm saying? Do not play around with them, because they'll pick up that gun and use it, pull that trigger easy. And I'm not saying that's what happened in this case. You know what I'm saying? But I hope she could lawyer up, and I hope it was an accident. Because I don't wish this, on nobody. Like, from one day to the next day, your whole world is turned around. You know what I'm saying? One minute you a beautiful R&B rising star, to the next day you're an inmate. You know what I'm saying? Convicted or charged with aggravated assault that could get you crazy years. By the time you come out, you're not going to be looking the same no more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm quite sure more stories going to come out about this situation. I really don't have much. I don't have nothing new to say about it. Only thing I do notice with her is that she did a lot of features with with all guys, like 4 or 5 guys in different situations, and they're saying, like, her mixtape or her album, the name, what she named her album. One of them is called Tripolar, like bipolar. I'm bipolar, so I know what bipolar means. Like, things could get a little stressful for you sometime, and you could lose it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta chill back or whatever the situation is. But they starting to say, from what she was singing about, is adding up to this incident. And the other one is Pretty Psycho. Like, she's a pretty girl. That was in 2019. So the Tripolar album was 2018. I guess that's when the series started. She started the Tripolar. Then in 2019, she do have a Tripolar 2, and she has a Pretty Psycho album. Pretty Psycho. So is she describing herself? She's pretty and she's psycho. You know what I'm saying? But nobody wants, the average girl, What's this guy's name? That, he was on, World Star. Just putting, this girl in check. His name is Kevin Samuels. And he was asking the female, on an average of scale of 1 to 10, what does she think she is? She can't use 7. So she said about a 6 when she put on her makeup and everything, So he knocked it down to a 5. So he said, you want somebody, you want one of them millionaires or billionaires, but you're average. You don't even hang around in places where they hang around. The way you look, you look average. So what I want to say for, what's his name? Kevin Samuels. He look like he keep his body in shape. He look like he nice, slender, with a suit on and a tie and his glasses and a nice little, gold teeth, and his hairline is all there and everything like that. And he's in a nice little office with his iPhone or whatever the situation is, and that's good and fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? But for Kevin Samuels, if it comes out that Anne Marie shot and her boyfriend over some jealousy or whatever the situation is, there go your 10 right there. Or if you give her an 8 or a 9, there go, you know, the female that you think the pretty ones is the ones that they're gonna choose, and the average, you know, ugly girls, you know, that's from the hood is the ones that's not to choose. So don't think that the pretty girls won't do you. Them pretty girls is the ones that will, you know, they'll kick your ass. You know what I'm saying? They'll hurt you. You know what I'm saying? They'll get you hurt. You understand what I'm saying? Because everybody liked them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loved them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's one of my mistakes in life that, you know, I fall in love with a pretty face. So all the girls that I ever messed with, because I'm gay, that all the girls that I ever messed with was pretty, you know what I'm saying? And I fell in love with all of them, you know what I'm saying? It take me forever to get over them, so that's why I just chill to myself now. But when it comes down to niggas, I've been in relationships with men, and I did get impregnated, and I did have a child. I have a daughter, she's 30, she's 5 years older than Anne Marie. And I want to say about Kevin Samuels. In order for a nigga to get with me, and you see me, I'm old, I'm heavy set, I got the dark circles under my eyes. If I put on makeup or something like that and some lipstick, I could probably look good and put a weave on and straighten it down or whatever, and the bang and all that stuff. Like I probably could. I could probably tighten up real good or whatever the situation is, but damn that, I don't care. I want you to see me for who I am. But in order for me to get with a nigga and put up with a nigga shit, he's gonna have to be a multi-millionaire or a billionaire for me to open my legs up and for a nigga to be dicking me down. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to let Kevin Samuels know that them millionaires and them billionaires be some lonely motherfuckers. They be having everything in the world, and they be living in a quiet place in big houses and mansions by themselves. Some of them, they older, their kids be gone or whatever the situation is, and they be lonely. They'll take any fucking body. Don't think that you have to be some Pacific looking special person because that person has money. Most of the time, those people that got money are scared to come out into the hood so that they don't be around in the world. You know what I'm saying? And even though I'm alone and I stay to myself, I'm in the hood. I can look out the window and see excitement. You know what I'm saying? If I stay up late enough at night, I could hear gunshots. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm still in the motherfucking hood. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't even need to be in a relationship to feel like I'm in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Every time I get on my elevator, we crowded and all kind of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When I run up and down the streets and stuff, I see people. But those people that's millionaires and billionaires and stuff like that, they be living in these secluded places. They got their land and their houses, and the next person live like miles away from them and stuff like that. They be lonely motherfuckers. So you don't have to be looking like nothing special. You know what I'm saying? But if you think all you want, Kevin Samuels is a beautiful woman, she might blow your fucking head off. She might get right in that house with you and blow your motherfucking head off. You understand what I'm saying? You might have more trouble out of her than anybody else. And it doesn't mean that her pussy is any cleaner than mine. See, you understand what I'm saying? Because I don't... I've been celibate. I haven't been messing with nobody, but a pretty girl, everybody been fucking her. You know what I'm saying? She's always got action. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody's always after her. You can't keep her to yourself. Okay, so that's it for your pretty girls and stuff like that. So I veered off topic or whatever the situation is, but I might do a topic on Kevin Samuels to let him know. Not only that, but those millionaires and billionaires are not they are not all beautiful people either. You know what I'm saying? They be ugly and they be fat. And even though, like with Kevin Samuels, he's a decent looking guy and stuff like that, but my taste is better. My taste of men, like right now that I'm older, he would probably be, will do. But, when I was younger, you know, I had to have, you know, my guys was nice looking. You understand what I'm saying? Because I wasn't really out the closet. You know what I'm saying? Before I was out the closet, and you know, letting people know that I was gay and I like women and stuff like that. You know, I just used to, you know, take boyfriends and stuff like that and be with niggas like I'm regular. You know what I'm saying? But I used to be with the fine ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Fine. You know what I'm saying? So, um, you know, my taste level is real high, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I've always had the buck teeth with the little gap in the teeth in the middle and stuff like that. So I've never been all perfect or anything like that either. So I don't want to take this too much longer, but y'all make sure y'all subscribe and hit the like button, and I'm gonna end this here. I might have to do a part two when some more information come out about this situation. But you know, I wish the best for her, and I hope this guy have a full recovery and he's not a vegetable or anything like that. You know, I know people who have gotten shot in the head, but they still okay. Okay, so peace. It might be a part two to this. Y'all like and subscribe. Don't forget. Okay, peace.